I'm Chris Krimitsos here interviewing Bryan Bettencourt, business member in the Tampa Bay community, and I'm just very honored to be here, Bryan. And I'm excited to really hear your story because most of us are transplants that moved here to Tampa Bay, and you have a history here in Tampa Bay, but I understand you hail from up north of Yankee country, which New York Yankee country, Red Sox country. But can you tell me a little bit about your story and how you came to Tampa and how Bettencourt Construction came to be?
Sure. I was born and raised in Dartmouth, Massachusetts, which is outside of Boston. So you're right, I am a Red Sox fan. Those Yankees can stay on the other side of the river.
Yeah.
So what I did was I was born and raised in Dartmouth, Mass, and I came down here roughly. I got married in 1991. Came down 4 weeks after I got married.
Wow.
And I came down with my uncle, who had a construction company. We got down here and started a construction company from really nothing. Three of us, my uncle, myself, and my cousin. And we rose that company up in about 5 years to a multi-million-dollar company. Now, he started off as a laborer and went all the way to vice president. When my uncle imparted everything he knew to me, he said, I think, Bryan, it's time that you go on your own. So he signed all the experience level for me for my state license, and I sat for my state license, received my state license in 2001, and started on my own. I had $5,000 to my name to open the company, so we opened it. 2002 didn't look very good. That was kind of a real rough year. But I'm a man of faith. I don't go by what I see. I go by what I feel. And I always knew I was going to make it. So we just kept going at it. There was a time frame I told the wife, I said, I think I got to go work for Home Depot. And she said, no, let's stick it out. I was working on a school, the St. Pete Christian School here in St. Pete, Florida. And they were looking at me and they weren't looking at me. And out of the blue, they said, we have a board meeting. We want you to come to the board meeting. So I was that night, went to the board meeting. It was about an hour long. And we left that board meeting with a $300,000 project.
Wow.
What we did for St. Pete Christian was we built them a whole elementary school. There was a funeral home right next to the school, ironic funeral home, that we turned into an elementary school. So we gutted the whole interior of that school. We added 1,800 square feet to the end of it. And we made it into a full elementary school. We had an artist come in and he drew all the little cartoon characters on the walls. It was an excellent project. And after that, it just snowballed. Just people started knowing about us, and the people that went to the school, seen our work. So it just started snowballing. So now today, we rose the company up with a lot of help. We have a lot of advisors that just work for us, and a lot of people that impart to me. We rose the company from a $5,000 company to last year to $1.5 million. The medical trade is something we're getting into now. And the thing, and why I get into that medical field is, you ever walk into a doctor's office and you walk in, it's like the 1960s.
Most of them are like that. I always wonder why.
Yeah, right. That's how I always wondered that. I'm like, you see these doctors, they charge you an outrageous rate, but yet the office looks like the 1960s, old rusty faucets, So I go to the doctor and I say, if they're interested, they call, I come out and I say, if I could improve your office and increase your cash flow, increase your profitability, would you consider doing some work? And they always say yes. So what we do is we go in and we never ruin what they have going on. So if they have, we're in a job now, 4,000 square foot project. It's a podiatrist. He did not want to move from the building. He says, I can't stop my cash flow. So what we did, we split the building in half. We demoed one side. We're going to build one side up. It's all brand new. Move them into the new side, and then demo that side, and then move them in. Is it more work on me? Yeah. But if this benefit him, you don't have to stop the cash flow. He can keep working. We got to rearrange his parking and whatnot, but it makes him happy, and that's what we want to do. We always want to make our customers happy. So with him, he's just tickled pink about what we're doing for him.
So with the company that you started, you've gotten into you did the school. Mm-hmm. Now you're helping a lot of medical facilities.